right, Derek. Wow, nice spawn. Great spawn, thank you.
Have your back.
Damn you. Stupid. Wait a second. Nice aim, Rob. Nice centering. He spawned me right out of the fucking...
Don't shoot, stupid! Get your cover!
Last place. Hey, that's impressive.
Solid work.
8 kills. Wow, someone got 26. I had 8. Wow. I gotta use something else. I don't know what's going on. I need help in some way. Wow, that was terrible. 8 and 8. That was fucking horrible. Horrible. That gun is horrible. 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 Fucking horrible.
going to, at some point, have to figure out how to run against Trump. And the details of the type of things that are in here. And the contrast there is not about getting into the specifics of the indictment or Trump's criminal challenges or legal cases or what is going to be said in hearings necessarily. It is about the contrast of what Joe Biden is going to represent if he goes Trump and what Trump would represent. And as I was reading through this, Mika, I was thinking yesterday or last night, the day before was the day that it was the election in Georgia, right? When Ossoff and Warnock were elected in one of those special elections. I was on the transition, and what we were worried about thinking about at that moment was, yes, the verification of the outcome and shenanigans on the floor, right? By shenanigans, I mean things done, from a legislative standpoint or from members who supported Trump. We underestimated what Trump was capable of. And reading this is a reminder of what he is capable of. And that is the thing that stuck out to me, because we still have a lot of time to go. Trump is not going to be mute. He's going to be out there on the campaign trail. We've seen him already try to withdraw money, already tried to get his people to come out. And that's the other place to watch. But overall, I think the White House is to be about the air, the space, all of that to be about, because that's the right thing for history and the right thing for them politically in this moment as well.
Jen, we all did. Certainly, you said you did. I will just say, underestimated the links to which he would continue to go, trying to overthrow this election. You read through this time and time again, whether it was acting attorney generals inside the White House, there would not be a collective panic when you would see Michigan speaker Donald Trump would put out a statement lying about Mike Pence, would say Mike Pence agrees with me. Just time again pushed back on the lies. It really was. It was striking that agreement just how far Donald Trump was going. And again, he met resistance from Republican office holders, of Republican appointees.
Yeah, I had a similar reaction. Party labels state by state, because we're so effective about how this is written. And maybe Jack Smith is a better communicator than we give him credit for, by the way. That's another takeaway, is that these officials in these states, to your clear section on each state, Georgia specifically stuck out to me as all of these officials standing up time and time again from all of the reporting and discussion over the last couple of years, but it does stand out to me. Also on page 36 of this document, if people haven't read through, I recommend making it. It starts the whole conversation and private conversations Mike Pence had with Donald Trump, which stuck out to me in my head. This moment where his chief of staff was so concerned because Donald Trump essentially threatened him in a private meeting, was concerned about Mike Pence's safety. That is a vice president of the United States who served with the president, who stood by him, campaigned, and advocated for his policies, and his chief of staff was so concerned about his safety because the violence here and the threats was of no concern, it seems, as it reads this indictment, and that also stuck out to me.
I was so hearing Donald Trump's threat that he notified the Secret Service that the Vice President and sure enough he was. I saw your thread. Is that what we call them? I saw your thread. Back when we were much younger, I remember for me on August the 9th, 1974.
Enemy UAV
Through Elmira Heights.
Hostile captured in the area.
To Richard Nixon, it was that was one of the.
I got him. Clear. Changing back.
What you said last
Kill
night. I suspect
Setting
he
mine.
will be looking back tonight as a turning point in this horrible chapter of American history.
Totally agree. And I think one thing to remember is how last night, in the 12 hours since Jack Smith delivered that indictment with the help of a courageous grand jury, how does this fit into the larger American story? I think the last 12 hours define the story, and that is this. From time to time, America faces Pearl Harbor, 1941. In danger, our democracy. Many people were giving it up and saying that the democracy had seen its last days. Franklin was to save democracy and what we see in this indictment is January 6, 2021, Donald Trump, just like those other threats to American democracy, trying to destroy our system. To take away our system of elections, to take away our tradition of transferring a power to a new elected president. It almost happened, and the thing is, Joe and Mika and Willie and everyone, it's almost happened, and it was terrifying. Just as you said, who is the Republican frontrunner? Donald Trump, threatening to do it all again, but even more effectively, saying he's going to institute a presidential dictatorship that we may assume is going to take our democracy away. And this indictment, and I'll close with this, is coming at almost the last minute. I think if it had been 2 or 3 months later, we'd be a lot less optimistic about the chance that a trial can take place before next year's election.
Yeah, and your comments reminded me of Lincoln's statement that all the armies of Europe and Asia couldn't take a drink from the Ohio River or make a trek through the Blue Ridge Mountains. But if we, as a nation, were to die, we'll die by suicide by our own
right now, like Speaker, like Republicans in Congress, and like those TV hosts. I understand the fealty to Donald Trump. I understand the fear they have of Donald Trump. I accept all of that. But what I don't understand right now is denying what is in this document and the testimony under oath by other Republicans in 6 different states, local politicians who stood up and testified, telling their story, and I don't understand why these lawmakers, why the Speaker of the House, and why TV hosts who are constantly, feeding Donald Trump's ego, why they can't give these people a chance to be heard. They can't read this document and take a look at what, might have happened, did happen. Democracy, if you were there on January 6th, and if you saw what happened, they know what happened. But my point is, you're actually at this point, Republicans are saying.
I see this on Fox News last night. It really just turned out some extraordinarily sad and depressing performance And they're doing it because they fear, unfortunately, their own viewers.
But they know.
Fox News, and we saw, I think it's Steve Doocy. We saw a clip of Steve Doocy early on. Brett Baer last night, talking to Trump's attorney. There were other people on Fox News. They're covering the news. Covered the news. Covered it. Straight. Covered it hard. Told the truth. So there's a split. And the people who said that the Republicans who talked about the Republicans, they've got the right thing here. And I think there's more thoughtful about the Republicans in here that have got the right thing. Who haven't? They don't fear God. They hate God. Let me say that again. All these other Republicans that suck up to God, they don't fear him. They hate him. They fear his supporters who turn the channel. They fear his supporters who turn the Republican. Republicans who are like, listen, I voted for Trump. I love the Constitution more than I love Donald Trump. I will not lie for this guy. I will not betray my country for Donald Trump. And so, again, that's what's so disappointing with some of these January the 6th, undermining American democracy and turning them on against the state's capital and against Congress. And now the same people on TV and in Congress turn Americans against the system of justice that sustained this great republic for 40 years. Chuck, can you give me a timeline? We understand that fair and speedy trials over the past 12 hours or so. What sort of timeline are you expecting to see?
Yeah, and I want to refer back to the because right now there's only one defendant in this case, Mr. Trump. So this is a secret case with three defendants. There's three opening statements. Every government witness. Here. It also classified information. There's no CIPA classified information procedure and proceedings that would be necessary to bring this case to now, here's my bias. I come from the Eastern District of Virginia, where I was a federal prosecutor, known as the Rocket Docket, and cases move with dispatch. My belief is that this case could be tried before the election. I don't see any reason why it shouldn't. That's not up to me, it's up to the judge. But this seems like a right case. Now, one caveat. That the investigation continues. So it's possible that this indictment too will be superseded and other defendants could be added. In its current posture, I believe it's not just possible but imperative that it be brought before the election. And Mika, I hope this makes you feel a little bit better. This case will not be decided by Congress. It will not be decided by television. It will be decided by 12 ordinary citizens in a federal district in the District of Columbia. Those are the voters who matter in this case. We can talk about it all we want. These cases were turned on the facts matter and in the appropriate venue for determination. Mr. Trump committed a multiple in the history of our republic.
Everything we're hearing, all caps, posts, everything you hear from members of Congress, that's context. This is the law, and you cannot run from this 35-page indictment. Luckily, we have 4 hours this morning because there's so much to get through here. And Ken, just a couple of quick passages for page 33 as pertains to Vice President Pence. Mike Pence, on Christmas Day 2020, calls then President Trump to wish him a Merry Christmas. Quickly, in response to Merry Christmas, Donald Trump asks him, to overturn the results of the election on January 6th. And the vice president reportedly replies, "You know, I don't think I have the authority to change the outcome. But Merry Christmas to you, Mr. President. January 1st, boy, doesn't this President Trump calls berating Vice President Mike Pence because he had opposed a lawsuit seeking a judicial decision that would have helped Donald Trump. Trump says to Vice President Pence, quote, "You're too honest." That was a flaw, that he was too honest. So, Ken, as you look over the horizon now, we know that President Trump will be in the arraignment tomorrow, or appear in some form of the arraignment tomorrow. What happens from here? What kind of timeline are you expecting on this, given everything else we know, including another case in the special counsel's office?
Yeah, that's right. Well, first, on Mike Pence, I found it fascinating that the statements from his campaign last night were some of the most aggressive we've seen, not lamenting the prosecution of the former president as he has to subvert the Constitution. So fascinating. He is a key player in this, and it was interesting that it appears that the special counsel obtained his contemporaneous notes that were available to the January 6th committee. But in terms of timeline, the whole point of bringing this case with independent and unnamed co-conspirators who potentially could be charged later is to get this to trial before the election. Because well, Chuck said that it's constituted 12 jurors will decide this case if it goes forward. If it's not tried before Donald Trump is elected president, if in fact he runs and is elected president, that's what Bill Barr said, and that's what everyone believes. Now, the Georgia case, which we can talk about later, it can't necessarily go away because Donald Trump would be elected president. But this case and the other federal cases could, and that's why this is so crucial in terms of the system of justice. Anyway, the judge, Tanya Chutkan, who was appointed by Barack Obama in 2013, was the only judge the recommendations of prosecutors in some of these January 6th violence cases, and who actually ruled against Donald Trump in a crucial January 6th case. He was trying to keep his documents away from the January 6th committee. She ruled that no, in fact, he had hundreds and hundreds of documents. And then one last thing I'll just say, amplifying what others have said, this indictment really did rely in huge part on the work of the January 6th committee. Staff or investigator for that committee texted me last night and said, "I'm going to pretend that Jack Smith thanked us in his remarks." She was being sarcastic, but Tim Avey essentially was forced out of his job at the University of Virginia because of his work on that committee. The nation owes that committee a great debt because there are a lot of people in the Justice Department and the legal community who didn't think much of this case, who were not prepared really to even imagine what we're reading right now until that committee put this evidence in front of the American public.
And there was a deep unhappiness about how slow DOJ was moving until the January 6th committee sort of kickstarted them. And we should also remember this judge, if Georgia passed his prologue, this judge wanted out and received a number of really hateful and unending racist attacks from the former president and his supporters. Ken mentioned Georgia. That's actually where I wanted to go with you. It's one of the states highlighted in here. We are expecting news from the DA down there in Fulton County in the next couple of weeks at most of another charge. But talk to us about the interplay here that Georgia features so prominently in this federal case and then this state one. How is that going to work?
Well, they'll both seem to be doing their own thing. I mean, Fonnie Lewis, the district attorney in Fulton County, said the other day that she couldn't pick out Jack Smith out of a lineup or something like that. It doesn't appear that they've been coordinating closely at all. But what they're trying to do, what they're trying to prove is parallel. I think that the strategic choice that Mr. Smith has made to just focus on Donald Trump is a very, very smart one, and I think that's good that his case will go to trial, I think, before hers, because by all accounts, she's going to bring a much more organized crime kind of case involving the Georgia RICO statute that's going to involve a lot of defendants, and that's going to be as Chuck points out, that makes life more difficult for a trial judge. But I I think at the end of the day, what matters is you get 2 bites at the apple. I just don't see how he survives all of these cases, Donald Trump, because it's just each one is he's played Russian roulette with the law, and I just don't think he's going to be very well.
Michael, Donald Trump.
Table 1, you're cleared hot.
I want to ask you to give some perspective to that moment as he faces this indictment head on. This would be his third. This is an arraignment of a former president and his third indictment.
Sometimes there's not. And in this case, here is the ex-president, presumably, assuming he's guilty of this, returning to the scene of his crime. I mean, it's such an American tale here. He's being brought to Washington, where this insurrection took place near the White House against America to steal our democracy, and a jury of 12 ordinary and no American citizens, ordinary, 12 citizens, which is the highest title we have in this country, not president, not chief justice. When they saw this happening, what better tableau that demonstrates the fact that no one in this country should be believed.
Across 3 criminal indictments. People who've been supportive of Donald Trump, lawyers and so if he's guilty of even one of those counts, it could in effect be a life sentence for him. Just one
out of 70
of all of those, and Jen, that doesn't mean Georgia, which is coming up soon. So, you started talking about how difficult it was trying to set up a government, all of this chaos that was going on.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna this class right now that's trying to please Michael Beschloss, but I would say that what's happening here that's going to get a lot of attention is the history of peaceful transitions of power. And I was working in the Obama administration when Barack Obama came in and took over George Bush to help address the financial crisis, to help address any national security threats. That's how it is supposed to work. Even when you have substantive disagreements, you accept the outcome, but you also work with people where you have battled, where you have fought publicly, where you have debated. When Donald Trump came in and I was in the Obama administration during that transition, what President Obama said to all of us is, yes, this is not the outcome we wanted. That is clear. But I expect all of you we came in, which is to treat people with grace, with respect, provide them with information. Yes, we disagree with how that guy ran, and many other things. But that is what we are expected to do. This entire transition and everything around it threw into question that peaceful transfer of power that has been part of our country over years. And that, I think, is not, should be a part of the conversation as well, because it's such an important part of how we continue to operate as a country. And there are so many other parts of this conversation still to come this morning. Jen Psaki, NBC's George Conway, and presidential historian Michael Beschloss. Thank you all very much for coming on this important and historic morning. And still ahead on Morning Joe, much more on this newest indictment against former President Donald Trump. We'll take a look at what Trump's lead attorney is saying about the new charges. More on the judge who's been assigned to the case and her history of handing stiff penalties to dozens of alleged January 6th rioters.
Enemy deploying the front drive.
The 2024 campaign is already trying to profit on this new indictment and what it means for the GOP primary race. You're watching Morning Joe. We'll be right back.
Texted me, called me, talked with me. He said he couldn't reach others. And he asked me about something in Georgia, presenting something potentially for appeal.
Swapping magazine.
I said to him,
Enemy UAV active.
here, right in mind.
Stun grenade out!
There's only one of your two words coming out of your mouth from now on.
Enemy
transition. Repeat those words.
hostile UAV.
Eventually he said, order transition. I said, good job. Now I'm going to you're going to need it. And I hung up on it.
Threats in the area.
Are you choosing foods that just keep you going through the day, or are you choosing foods that keep you going? I discovered how much improved, and I didn't feel the fatigue.
I've been taking balance of nature. So that I can keep up with the grandkids.
When I tried Balance of Nature, I felt like I had more energy right away. I feel great.
Since I've been taking Balance of Nature, I've been able to relieve myself of the slump and get on with my day. I want to keep living my life with energy and Balance of Nature.
Get consistent, real nutrition and experience the difference for yourself. You ask and we listen. This week we're extending our special travel offer. Right now, get $25 off and a free travel set. Use discount code LOVE.
These types of message.
I'm pretty sure you have buffalo wings and fried chicken.
Well, we didn't have Valley Farm, Coastal Burger Barbecue.
And he had to walk up
Hostile drone is active. Friendly UAV online.
Are you from Miami?
The will states that Mr. Marbles will receive everything he needs for opportunity thanks to autoship from Chewy.
I always loved that old man.
And gives his house. What?
Stay warm with their love and
Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Should I?
save up to $500 on the new Sleep Number store.
Mission failed. Return to base.
Shop now, all week Sleep Number. The first time you made a sale behind GoDaddy was also the first time you were in a town named Start easy. Start for free with a partner that always puts you first. Start for free at GoDaddy.com.
Are you still struggling with your bra? It's time for you to try Nix, makers of the world's comfiest wireless bras. For revolutionary support without underwires and sizes up to a G cup. Find your new favorite bra today at Nix.com.
Experience a new Verilux progressive lens designed with artificial intelligence so it can predict your natural eye movement. Verilux XR series for instantly sharp vision and motion and smooth transitions from near to far. Verilux.
I see nothing improper with regard to the voting machines, and I told them that the real experts at that had been at DHS, and they had briefed us that they had looked at it and that there was
You clear to engage your threat.
I told him that the stuff
conspiracy charges and a count of attempting to extort desperate attempt
gave all the information that Jack Smith basically
Oh my God.
Senior staffers, state legislators and officials who desperately want Donald Trump to win. So there was a song showing
Nice
in his pursuit of defending Donald Trump. And then there you have Donahue. Defending Donald Trump through some in recent American history, and we stayed with him. They said enough. And those who's giving Jack Smith the facts to your position. Enemy deployed a counter UAV. President of the United States
and that was the power of
Hostile
January 6th
in the area.
document, which is that the this document here, these 45 pages, he lost the election. There was no fraud. Determined to remain in power. So for more than 2 months following Election Day on November 3rd, 2020, the defendant spread lies that there had been determined to fraud in the election and that he actually had won. These claims were false, and the defendant knew they were false, but the defendant repeated and widely disseminated them anyway. So to make his knowingly false claims appear legitimate, create an intense national atmosphere of distrust and anger, and to erode public faith in the administration of the election, end quote. The indictment details how then Vice President Mike Pence and senior government officials warned Trump and his co-conspirators that their efforts to hold on to power could lead to civil unrest. It also highlights how on January 4th, 2021, after one